floating plants. Here's how to set your aquarium up so that you get that awesome trailing root system from them, and they don't just wither away into nothingness in your tank. The thing that's super unique about floating plants is where they all come from. They're not in the fast moving parts of the river, they are in the slowest point. They found like a little pool off to the side and they start growing their roots down. This plant here is Amazon frogbit, and you can notice that this tank doesn't have that much agitation at all going on. There's a reason for that, but check out the root system of all of this frogbit. There's two main things that I do to create that environment. If I have a canister filter on my tank, I make sure that the water flow is blocked and there's a fast moving part and there's a slow moving part in my tank. And if I put floating plants in this tank, they would go off their head. There's nothing in there. It's because I made that today. But anyways, this works for Salvinia, this works for frogbit, this works for water lettuce, this works for every single floating plant. The other thing that absolutely wrecks them is sponge filters that just go straight up and then bubbles into your tank. That creates so much surface agitation that it's not worth it. Pick yourself up one of these. This is a fish and shrimp filter, but this nozzle at the top extends above the water level. When you have air going through it, it's like a gentle bubbling on the surface of the water, which is totally fine for these plants. It's not a pushing of water or a flow that gets created. That flow is what causes your floating plants to just disintegrate into nothingness. We don't want that. Use these tips and follow for more.